Hey guys, Jeremy Kennedy here, and I want to thank you for purchasing Game Changer. I'm going to quickly show you how to install and set up Game Changer. First, you want to unzip your zip file you downloaded, and you can use WinZip or WinRAR or 7-zip or whatever zip utility that you would like to use. There is a little bit of setup after the install, and I'll show you how to do that here in just a second. Altogether, shouldn't take about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes to do. And if you follow my instructions, then you shouldn't have any problems. Go ahead and open up that folder. Here's your setup file, Game Changer Setup. I'm going to double click on that. And I'm just going to minimize this window here. And it'll take a second to prepare to install here. You're going to click on Next. Accept the license agreement there. Click on Next, choose the folder you want to install in, Next, and Install. It's going to take just a minute to install the software, so just be a little bit patient. It may take a couple minutes. And this is some really powerful software, guys. We're really excited to bring this to you. And you know, if you use it right, you can bring a lot of traffic to your websites, and you can also make a lot of money using it for other people. So let's go ahead and click on Finish and launch the program, and that should open up the software for us. By the way, you may or may not get an antivirus pop-up. If you do, don't worry about it. We haven't put anything malicious in the software. It's a-okay. I promise it won't do any harm to your computer. But you may get that pop-up. I occasionally do. So. Looks like it's taking a second to load here. Let me just double click on it. And it'll also show up here in your taskbar, and you can right click and click on Show Game Changer. So now it's going to ask for your license validation, and when you purchase the software, you'll automatically be sent an email with that information. It'll say, "Hi, your name, thank you for purchasing Game Changer." And it's going to use this email address, which is your PayPal email address that you used to purchase the software. You're going to want to copy that and paste it in there. And then your license key, of course, would be right here. Don't use mine because I will change it. And if you didn't buy the software, if you just got it somehow from somewhere, you can go and buy the license key online using this link. So let's go ahead and click Register. I'm just going to minimize that real quick. And we're all installed. So now we need to do just a little bit of setup for the software. You only have to do this once. So let's go to Settings and click on Google API Settings. Now, one powerful thing about this software is we're actually using Google's API to access this information, which is really powerful, and you won't get slapped by Google for using it. So a lot of good things about that. If you're a programmer, you understand. So let's go ahead and click on Get API Key, and that should open up your default browser there and take you to this page right here. And we're going to click on Create Project, and it looks like my internet's running a little slow. Okay, now these are all the different kinds of APIs you can enable with Google, but we're only interested in one, and that is the Custom Search API. This one right here, Custom Search API. So we're going to flip that switch to on. And it is important to note that Google gives you a courtesy limit of 100 requests a day for free. Now, 100 requests a day is plenty for our purposes. You can create thousands of backlinks using just that 100 requests. But if you go over that, Google will want to put you on a pricing plan if you go over that. But please note, you don't have to put any kind of credit card information in or anything like that. You should be in the safe zone with 100 requests, so no problem there. Alright, so now we want to go over here. That is flipped on, and we want to click on API Access. And you will get your API key right here. See where it says API key? We're just going to highlight that, copy it, and go into the software here and just paste that in there. Alright, now we're going to get the CSE ID. So click on that link. That's going to open up this page right here, Custom Search Engine. Now we're going to be using it for the software. You can watch this video to kind of see what's going on, but I'm just going to show you how to do it. So click on Create Custom Search Engine, and you can name it whatever you want. I'm going to say Jeremy's Custom Search. Doesn't really matter. Description doesn't matter either. This is my custom search. You know, something silly, whatever. Nobody's going to see it but you. Sites to search. Now this is important. Put in a website that you're never, ever going to search. So something stupid like www.somethingstupid.com. You know, whatever. Just something that you're never going to use, and I'll explain why here in a little bit. Also, you're going to want to make sure you're clicked on Standard Edition, free, and go ahead and click the Agree to Terms and Service and click Next. This choose a style. We're not using that, so go ahead and click Next. And here's the code if you were doing this in a web page, but we have our own code in our software. So now what we want to do is we want to go to this URL. We want to delete all this stuff right here, and we want it to just say Google CSE Manage, and then we'll just hit enter. Google CSE Manage. Oops, maybe I was supposed to put all there. Okay, now you can see that is there, and we're going to go ahead and click on Control Panel, and let's just scroll down here to the bottom and see where it says Search Only Included Sites. We don't want that. We want to click on Search the Entire Web, but emphasize Included Sites. See, if we would put this in, then we would be searching, you know, that website we just typed in, the somethingstupid.com. So search the entire web is what we want, and then you're going to click Save Changes, and you're going to scroll up here, and here is your search engine unique ID. So we're going to grab this and we're going to copy it and we're going to go back into our software and paste it in here. And this, don't worry about this, just leave it at 10 if you want. If you want to see more results at one time, you can bump it up if you would like. So click on Validate and Search, and Save rather. Alright, so we're now all set up with the software, and you won't have to go through all that ever again unless you reinstall the software, but you're good to go. Now in the next video I'm going to show you exactly how to use this software. I know it looks kind of complicated, but it's very easy to use. So I will see you in that video.